Just saw some people over there leave this area. I was just here just about 10 minutes ago. I saw a hypodermic needle on the ground. I had to go home and grab some the sharps container, and I saw another one over there too. They just dropped this litter here just now. Some people just left. They had a kid, but I'm gonna put my gloves on here because I don't know what's inside these needles. Right, they are hypodermic drug needles, of course. Had to go walk home and go grab my sharps container. So that should fit in there, right there, just like so. I don't want to poke myself, right? So there's another one over here right there. Make sure it's cleaning up some drug needles. Crap. Well,
do you have any friends to clean it with you?
No. Just like that. Just like that. So kids don't get poked by it, right? It's in there secure, ain't gonna open up. See? People doing drugs in the parks, man. They're littering too. See all this litter, right? I picked that stuff up. Right? Right? Gotta keep the parks clean. Hope there's no more over there. I didn't really look very close, but I can't fit any more inside that container there. It's pretty full. Let's go with the MXT again here. Like this. Shorten it up a little bit here. Turn it back on here. Relic mode, lock, ground lock, discrimination, 0, threshold, right there, it's fine. Just fine. Gotta keep the parks clean, man. To have it inviting for people, you know what I'm saying? Overload, bottle cap, right there. My discrimination's at 0, iron. Another bottle cap right there. A different brand. Gonna go look real close over here. Make sure there's no more needles over here. There's a Q-tip right there, or a swab. Some iron there. I find those things every once in a while. You really got to be careful, right? Because that fentanyl is super dangerous, man. I don't want to touch that crap. I don't want it to soak in my skin. Right? I don't see any more here. I do not see any more here. So you don't want to throw this in the garbage can, right? This is sharps container. This is biohazard. It's got to be incinerated. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to throw that stuff in the garbage can, man. You don't want to contaminate stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, coin right there. Coin. Turn my ID on. It's a nickel. Right there. So I'll put this nickel right next to this post here. Right there. I'll test this little coil here. No. Definitely not going to hit it. All right, there's just no way. There's a reality to it, all right? This is a 7-tone machine. The way I'm using it right now is a 7-tone machine. Got the 4x6 shooter coil on. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of ground, but just doing the hot spots. I'll just do the hot spots. Usually I do around the trees first. I was only here for like 5 minutes before. Just got here and then I found those needles and I had to go home. because I don't want them sitting in the playground. Right? I don't want kids to get hurt or get poisoned by fentanyl, you know, or drugs, whatever is in those stuff, right? So the tough thing about these older analog machines, I'm just gonna sit on the slide here for a minute. The older analog machines, right, they're heavy, they're bulky, and the overload tone, right, I'll put this nickel on the surface right here. I'll put this penny right on the surface right there. It's not overloading on that. Like the nickel, I'll show you what the nickel does here. The older machines, they had overloads on them. A lot of the older machines, especially the White's machines, they had overload tones. Put it in relic here. Turn the machine off here. Turn it in relic mode. Turn it in relic mode. Turn it off. Turn it on. Overload, right? Super loud. And I even have my volume turned down here. I have my tape over the speaker so it's not so loud. The whole freaking neighborhood can hear my hunt when I have this tape off of here. And that's why this machine, it's really hard to use like in the curb strips or whatnot, because everybody can hear, right? I want to be like clandestine, right? I don't want everybody to hear my hunt. I want to be kind of quiet. So I'll just go back to coin and jewelry here. Turn it off. Turn it on. Make sure I'm tone ID is on 7 tone. 7 tone here. Another thing too is I can't shorten this down. This is pretty short. I have 2 more notches, and you know, it's the shortest it can go, you know, just a little bit more. So I can't get underneath the tight spots. This one doesn't have a lot of tight spots, but this playground. But once you start getting in the tight spots where the jewelry's at, you need a detector that's going to be able to be compactable to get those targets out, because I want to rotate on a lot of that stuff, right? I want to rotate on them. And when you're underneath a playground structure, it's really hard to rotate when you have a super long machine. All right. This mulch is really hard to take in, man, I'm telling you. Right there's some foil.